Shadow, and set everything up.
Yeah. What's the
So,
title today?
is your diet and exercise sustainable?
Okay. I knew we were talking about sustainability, but I wasn't sure what the actual title was.
Yeah.
So
And we're live.
awesome.
I need to pull up my chat. There it is. Okay.
And don't forget that I still don't get
Still can't
chat.
see
So
chat. Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be really cool is if I can get the warehouse set up and bring in enough money to actually pay you guys to do shit.
You're
Not that you.
right.
Maybe that'll motivate you to do something. How's the podcast editing coming? Yep.
Oh yeah. My bad. My bad.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Anyway, do you want to start this off? Your
Yeah. Give
show.
me a second. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. Go away. Go away. Shit.
I might have to kick her off my lap. She keeps pulling my charging cable for my headset.
I was trying to see if I could open up just the chat and still be able to do Discord. Yeah, and I was like, oh, stop.
Crash! I'm doing the show by myself.
Right? No, I could have rejoined. It was just taking me a minute.
I wanted to start having lattes for this thing every morning, but
yeah.
I didn't get a
Milk
frother
steamer
for
for Christmas? I know.
I was going to buy one. What the
What
hell?
the hell is wrong with you?
That'd be your son. I'm not answering.
Oh, okay. He may need help. He's getting parts for my car.
Okay, well, what kind of help? I'm sorry.
So.
Anywho.
Oh, there he is sending me. I'm going to send him a message real quick.
It just wouldn't be a live stream if there wasn't some kind of fuck up. Don't chew on my finger. Why? Why? Don't have to deep throat it either.
There. Oh shit. What the fuck? You're gone again. There you go. Okay. Trying to figure out if there was a way. Sorry, I was trying to figure out if there was a way for me to hold the phone where.
They're looking up your nostrils.
Exactly, because.
They're looking down at us.
Well, I don't have my little stand that's in my car because I don't have my car. I got Airbus Fiat, which is why there's yellow all over behind me.
And hey, there's tiny. Chris. Yo.
Oh, hey, Chris. So.
You stop, damn it.
All right, so.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. How have you been doing this week? We'll start with
Good, actually. All right, well, let's start with me. Sunday, I decided to start my 12-week fitness challenge all over again. I'm feeling into it. I'm feeling groovy, feeling great. I haven't done as much exercise as I wanted, but I've had more than 11,000 steps every day, and I've lost 3.5 pounds so far. But I think the vast majority of that was down the toilet. Because when you first start a diet plan after not, then you can expect the next 2 or 3 days to be nothing but, well, for lack of a better term, poop weight.
Right.
So once my system is flushed, it'll probably bounce back out to the half pound a day that I normally do when I'm on this diet. So,
awesome.
But yeah, 11,000 steps. I've done a short every night so far, 2 days.
Hey.
That's my record. 2.
Hey.
Hoping to make 84 of them. That's 12 weeks.
Yeah, progress is progress, and it doesn't matter what kind of progress it is. Yeah. And keeping up on it, and
I'm not complaining. I just think it's funny that that's my record. That's how much I suck. 2.
Whatever, it works.
It is what it is.
Hey, you're doing better than me. I managed to get 3 weeks and then didn't do 3 weeks. It's like as soon as we started the podcast, I was like, man, I checked in on the podcast, whatever.
See, and that's the mentality of why we don't have any podcasts up on actual podcasts.
Right? So I'm going to try really hard. I was thinking I was going to do Sundays, but what day do you do your main check-in video?
For your update video?
Yeah.
I would like to do mine on Sundays, right after I do my buy me a coffee stuff.
Yeah.
So theoretically, they should be uploaded by 11 a.m.
Well, so I didn't want to have them out on the same day. That's why I was like, I think Mike's doing Sunday, so I was thinking I might try for Wednesdays.
Huh? If you're just doing a short, you can do it from anywhere. Just fucking go.
I haven't been doing shorts. I've actually been doing at least 2 to 3 minute video.
Turn on your damn camera. You don't use thumbnails or anything anyway.
I know. I don't edit. I don't do shit. I just sit in the car like I am right now and be like, hey, here's how this week has gone.
There's a lot of people that do it, Chris. That's how Chris does a lot of his.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, Chris says from YouTube, it's kind of fun to watch Michael harass someone else for their live stream technical difficulties. Yeah, I'm an equal opportunity harasser. That almost didn't sound very right. Depends on the harassment. Just walk up and start grabbing people. I don't do that kind of harassment.
No.
So put you in jail. And Neil says,
for this last week, I'm still really well with my eating. There's been a few little things that I'm like, oh, I could have done better. Mostly my stuff that I'm like, I could have done better is poor planning on work days of, oh shit, I'm going to be late for work. Fuck it, I don't need to eat and don't take food for dinner. Then I'm like...
What'd you say the other night? I have nuts in the car or pistachios or something.
Yeah.
What was it?
I have pecans in my bag. I'll be fine.
Wow, you are breaking up bad.
And I bought into that night, but
whoa. It sounded like you were just going down a washboard made out of a transformer.
I wish I was close enough to the house to get on the Wi-Fi, because that would help, because my service is shit here in front of the house.
Sit on the porch in the cold.
I would, but Ty's, outside shooting arrows into a target. So
yeah,
he would feel the need to talk with me or interfere. And it's windy as fuck, so I can't even sit outside.
Okay.
I'd have to go inside and sit on my bed, and then he'd come in from shooting arrows and feel the need to try and get involved. And he wants to be on one day, and I was like, okay, we'll come up with a good topic and we'll set it up where you can join us. I'm not just going to be like, oh, hey, I'm here, Ty, you want to just come join us? Because I'm like, we need an actual plan where you can come join. So, but anyway, so I've done pretty well. I've actually even been more active. I hit my step goal for the first time in months the other day. I was walking out of work and I was like, my watch started buzzing and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I look and I'm like, oh well, shit. I knew it felt like I'd been walking a lot. Yeah.
I think mine's set for like 14,000, but my watch will vibrate when I hit my 3,500 burn mark.
Oh, well, because that's what you have for your goal.
And it's woken me up both nights so far. I'll be sleeping, and then like 11:30, 11:45, my watch will vibrate. Boom. Like, what the hell? I'll look at it and like, oh, I hit my goal. I was trying to sleep.
Awesome.
At least I hit my goal.
When I stepped on the scale, I wasn't down any more weight. But
you'll have to try that again. Holy crap. Stop. Fix your shit. And that would be Sam crashing. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is bad. Crash and burn. You're frozen.
That made it worse.
What'd you do? Jump on the Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Well, we can hear you. Now you just... The image it landed on isn't very flattering.
Oh, I'm sure not. I told you it looked like
Well,
crabs this morning.
you look like you got that look on your face like, the fuck are you up to? There we go. That's a little bit better. Now it's working. Ish.
It connected to the Wi-Fi. It says I have like 4 bars of the Wi-Fi at the house.
You should. It's wireless in. You should be able to
Yeah.
drive down the block.
Well, sometimes I can, but
Quit.
it is an old ass wireless router. Like,
Yeah, that router's been there for like more than 10 years, so. Ow.
anyway, what I was saying is when I stepped on the scale on Sunday, I hadn't lost any more weight. Which isn't that big of a deal. Excuse me. That happens all the time. So I have a feeling next Sunday when I step on the scale, as long as I keep my water consumption at
You're probably,
a normal, I'll probably
you're
have
probably,
lost like 4 or 5 pounds.
as I was going to say, you probably dropped 5 pounds this week if you keep good.
Yeah. So.
Well, still, that's you're still doing more than 17 pounds, what it was
Yeah.
before Sunday. That's
Yeah.
still 17 pounds in a month isn't nothing to scoff at.
No, it's really not. It's pretty good. So.
That's almost a Will Smith video.
Realistically, if I could keep that up, I would be at my goal weight by July.
I don't know.
Yeah, by July.
Man, sweet. That's a lot sooner than you thought. If you can keep it up, though.
Well,
Remember,
that's
larger people can burn a hell of a lot faster than skinnier people.
exactly.
So,
But that comes up to, I want to do this for the full year because here we go. We'll get into our topic right here. Because doing a diet and losing your weight and going back to how you were eating right before you started dieting
it makes it pointless.
makes you're just going to put on everything that you have. It's all about whether what you can do is sustainable for the long run. And while I won't stick with keto long term because I really like bread a lot,
Yeah.
I will keep up a lot of the same habits. What are you doing?
I am typing to your daughter.
Oh, okay. Why? She's at school.
Yes, I know. She's talking about FBLA stuff. She got her review. And apparently she sways and talks too fast and needs to take a breath.
Imagine that. Which one's
She's
that?
nervous.
Airbeth?
No.
Oh.
Are they both doing FBLA today?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's Annika.
Oh, cool.
Okay, I traded one cat for another. You are not going to fit up here, Max. You're
She's
pulling
like,
my
"Watch
cord.
me." But anyway, okay, you type. I will continue.
Yeah, I was doing that until you interrupted me. So
I was trying to figure out what you were doing.
is
Anyway,
any of your
so
business?
I will. Well, yes, because we're doing a podcast, and it looked like you were doing other stuff.
I'm paying attention. Max, you cannot do this. I'm sorry, baby. That's.
So
Oh, she's wrapped in my cord.
we it's important to do something that you can stick with and learn from because your body has different set points when you're losing weight. And you'll get to a certain weight, and until you're consistently at that weight and it's different for every person. So I can't say until you're at that weight for 3 months, every person's body's different. So until
Yeah.
you're at that weight long enough for your body to be like, oh, this is what we weigh now, your body's still going to think that you weigh 350 pounds when you're down to 200. And you're going to put that weight back on faster. Just
That
by,
almost sounds kind of like one of those new age belief things.
it's not, that's actual.
Show me the science paper.
Okay, I'll look it up afterward.
My argument is
Have you
that
never heard about set point and how your body reacts to
no,
things?
no. Um,
Oh,
my belief in it is that you can do like fad diets and drop a shit ton of weight, but if you don't learn to curb your eating habits or improve your activity, you're just going to pack it back on because you're going to go back to the way you were eating before.
yeah.
Which is why a
That's
lot of
why
people fail at diet
um
plans because they
that's why
don't
you
create a
hit
sustainable
plateaus.
plan.
That's the whole set point thing is why you hit plateaus. Plateaus, unless you're like having weird diet issues, but like if you hit big plateaus that are really hard to get past, those are points where you've been at a certain weight for a long time. Um, and people who lose weight really fast, like people who have the surgery and then drop all their weight within like 6 months, and they don't learn anything about how their body works to lose that weight.
Yeah.
Because you have to learn how certain things affect your body and how you need to be used to eating smaller portion sizes, not because you were forced to, but because you've learned that that's how that affects your body and what types of food putting in your body affects. That
Yeah,
didn't make
that's
sense.
well. No, that's what I learned when I first weighed 300 plus pounds. Is that
Yeah.
I am not the fat kid I used to be.
Oh no.
So like
Well,
when I make plans of gorging myself my birthday, my gorging is like not even half of what I used to
order
eat.
of what it used to be,
I get all this good food and shit, and then I'm like, I can't even finish half the crap I bought.
right? You're like, sorry, that
Kind of
was.
a bummer, but
You're like, oh,
in a way, it's
I'm going
good.
to eat this, and this, and then like maybe I'm gonna eat a quarter of this, and this because
Yeah.
I can't eat it. And we went to Mod Pizza for lunch yesterday. I took the girls.
That's that keto one, right?
No, that's the place where I get the cauliflower crust pizza that I brought home and shared with you the
Is it
first time
keto
I was
friendly?
with me. Yeah,
That's the keto place I was talking about.
it's where you make your own pizza. The girls say it's like Subway but for pizza because you walk
That's
up
kind of
and you pick your crust. And then
yeah,
you
that's
put
kind of
the
cool.
sauce, and then you pick your topping. You go through and you pick your toppings, and then they throw it in the oven. But I only ate like half my pizza, and everybody else ate the full one because it's not a big pizza and it's thin crust. And I was
Yeah.
like, that half the pizza that I ate, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's so much food. I'm so full. Oof.
Oh, I know. God, there's like I remember back in the day when I could down an entire medium pizza from Domino's, and now
Oh
when I
yeah.
buy it, I get two slices in, and I'm like, okay, well, here's pizza for the week.
Well, I
I'm
remember
just
when
not
we
the
used to
fat kid I
buy
used to be.
for the four of us when the girls were little. We'd buy like five
Oh
damn pizzas
yeah,
and
well,
barely
I don't know
had
about
leftovers.
five. I know we had three. We were doing three when they were little,
Yeah.
but it was just the
Well,
four of us tapping it.
maybe I'm thinking when Donovan was here too.
I know when we had everybody there, we used to get five.
Oh, yeah. So Ty's coming to bother me. He's showing me a broken arrow. I told you it was
Well,
important.
that's what
So
happens. Was he shooting into his target or into the tree?
he doesn't shoot into the tree. He has a broken fence piece that he
Yeah,
shoots into.
and you can't fire a graphite arrow into that hard of a target
I know.
and not expect it to shatter.
Exactly.
Boy needs to do some research. How to use
Right?
graphite arrows. Or talk to his grandpa.
Uh, right?
Of all people in his family that he could talk to about shooting a bow and arrow, it'd be grandpa.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, so yeah, real quick, Leo
But
says,
okay.
go ahead with your thought. This is kind of
No,
off
no,
the. Go
that's
ahead.
okay. Go ahead.
Finish your goddamn thought.
I was gonna say. So it's really important. One of the reasons that we couldn't continue with Lane for Life was that it was so boring and I hated it, and it wasn't sustainable for me to
Mm,
continue with because I felt like it was so limiting and I couldn't have anything, and I was frustrated because I was like, I would just really like something different than these lists of 40 foods that I can eat, and that's it.
yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I could say about keto is that there's a lot more options with keto than anything else we've ever done in the past.
Yeah.
They're not all good. Some of them definitely suck. But
Okay.
the teriyaki bowl that you make, those
Hmm.
those chicken strips. I don't know what you did last time, but you need to do something different. The first time you made them, those nuggets tasted just
Yeah.
like the chicken strips you get from Cane's,
I
from
know.
Raising Cane's.
I don't know
That
what
was
I
some
did
good
different.
chicken. I don't either, but you need to figure it out. That was really good.
Mhm.
So anyway, Neo says, "How will you two celebrate when you reach your weight goals?" I am going to strip down naked, run around my neighborhood.
He is not.
No, the chances of anybody seeing me with my top off are slim to none. A tank top is the closer you're going to get. I'm a prude. I
When I,
think it would still be fun to do the calendar for Christmas though.
yeah.
So I want to make that one of my goals is to maintain it throughout Christmas.
When I reach my weight goal, I'm buying my Jeep or my motorcycle. That's what I've said for years and years and years. Is
You're,
when I hit my weight goal,
you're buying your
uh,
Jeep for your motorcycle
Jeep or
or
my
a
motorcycle.
motorcycle. Okay, okay. Yeah. See,
Um,
and those kind of things don't work for me though, because then I just say, "Fuck it, I'm gonna buy it anyway."
well, I'm almost there with my Jeep because I think I need to trade in my car, and I don't see the point in trading in
Yeah.
my car for something that I don't want
Well,
just so I have something.
your car was good when you got it, but it's seen some mileage and it was kind of used to begin with.
Yeah. Well, and I
So
got my
I
car
can see
because
that,
I
but
needed something, and now I'm like, ugh, I've discovered I hate cars.
okay. Oh, here we go. Chris says, "Oh man, if the Raising Cane's diet was a thing, I'd be skinny as fuck." I'm telling you, whatever
Right?
Sam did for those recipes for that chicken tasted just like it. So if we can figure it out, we'll definitely put that on the channel so you can try it at
Yeah.
home. It blew me away. It's like, holy crap! It tasted just like it came out of Cane's. It was good.
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know.
we could try. Oh, what if we did a recipe? Try to do a video of recipe of using the chicken that you did with Raising Cane's, and then some kind of keto or um, weight loss type fries, and the bread to go with it. Maybe a carb smart bread, and do the whole meal like you get for 3 strips from Cane's.
Yeah.
In fact, we can get the styrofoam box to go with it for the video. Now
Right?
we'd probably get sued from Cane's, but maybe we'll just
Probably not. Our channel's not big
we
enough.
can we can get styrofoam containers and give it our own logo and everything. Instead of Cane's, it'll be like Baines. Fanes. There. Feign. Fanes.
No.
Anyway,
You're such a dork.
I'm in the mood for some Fanes chicken.
Yeah, I'll have to mess with
Can
it
you
because
imagine? Yeah, could you
yeah.
imagine where we can crank that out? I bet you that'd probably get quite a few views. Probably not because my channel is ultra small and YouTube likes to bury my shit because I'm too vulgar.
A little bit.
My dark sense of humor is getting me in trouble.
Oh well.
Anywho, let's see. Neil says all these keto video ideas, and I am still waiting to see them all.
I know.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Were we gonna try this for this Saturday? The palmini.
I mean, I
That
think we
was.
should. I think you should be able to try it this Saturday.
Were we gonna do it live? That's what
Uh,
KDC was thinking.
I know. I'm not sure that I'm not sure I know how to do it live.
Well, it's just live from a phone.
We could try it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean you have access to the channel, and your camera's way
Yeah.
better than mine.
Oh yeah, my phone's amazing, and I do have the little. We could set it up on the tripod and set up the table.
Yeah. That way the girls can all sit with us and eat nasty palmini mashed potatoes.
Right?
So yeah, we can do that Saturday. I'm
Okay.
game.
I'm game. I
I'm
was just
willing
trying
to.
to think if we had anything else going on Saturday. I don't think we do. So
I'm willing
we
to
do that
eat
before I
shit
go
on
to
Saturday.
work.
You have to get a palate cleanser of a pizza afterwards, but have to drink
Yeah,
some
I'll have to find something else to
vinegar.
go with it that'll be worth eating because I will need to actually eat lunch before I go to work.
Right, Max. See, you got at least one fan, Sam. Start making some recipe videos.
Okay.
Have access to my channel.
I know. I'll start getting on that.
Yeah.
Maybe, if I were if I were actually like, I don't know, not running my ass off before I go to work each day and took the time to make myself food or, make some of these recipes, that'd be a whole different story.
Yeah.
But like
Neil
last
says,
week,
oh, like last week, what?
okay, I
Go
was
ahead.
late 3 days last week because I had other shit that I was doing.
Max. Hey, Neo says, ring light, tripod, and bring yourselves for entertainment. Good times. See?
Yep.
We have followed that.
Exactly.
I'd have to move my light into the living room, though. I
Oh,
know
or
that
borrow Airbus. We can borrow
we'll have
Airbus
to
and have a
we'll have to
stand.
we'll have to aim it at the wall though because I have that big ass bay window in front,
Yeah.
and there's no way your camera's gonna be able to handle that much natural light
We'll make it work.
while showing us in the house. Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right. Anyway, that was one of my biggest points. Is that the reason why a lot of people fail their diets is because they think they can do things like keto or paleo or starvation diets like fasting, but they don't take into consideration that it's a lifestyle change. Because if you, after you're done fasting, are you going to fast for the rest of your life? You got to think to yourself, how am I going to be able to sustain this for 10 years? If it's something that you don't see yourself doing, you're just going to put the weight back on. So that's why I like doing the diet that I'm doing, is because it's not restrictive. I can eat whatever the hell I want. I just have to increase my physical activity, which I've done, and why I've lost 3.5 pounds so far in 2 days, even though most of it was probably crap weight. But we'll see. If it sticks to what I traditionally lose on this diet, I will lose 0.5 pound a day regularly.
Yeah.
Consistently, and I'm able to eat whatever I want. The biggest thing is that I just eat far less of it. Instead of a whole box of cupcakes, I'll have just one. I haven't had cupcakes in a long time.
Oh, no.
Chris says maybe just do a live stream reaction version of eating it, like the guy Joey who does fast food reviews sitting in his car. Sam had a really awesome idea that I think they should do, is that Sam gets to fly for free. And she brought up how they were going to do the diners, what is it?
Diners, drive-ins, and dives.
And because they get to fly everywhere in the country for free. So I'm thinking, so they want to do that. I'm like, why don't you do it for keto? Because that would be unique. So see if you can find keto places in different towns and do something like that. I think that'd be awesome.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, she says she'll look into it. What that means is that she'll spend 10 minutes on Google and then go to work.
No, that's not true, because that's one of the things. Alyssa and I are trying to find reasons to travel. Like, we just need, so that's one of our suggestions that we thought about doing, is finding keto places and going and trying them out, because Colorado doesn't have a lot of places that are
I think we
restaurants
have
and stuff that are actually set up for keto. Whereas there's places in different areas that actually have keto restaurants, have restaurants that cater to certain diets, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, so I think that'd be awesome. You'd take her along, and she could be your cameraman.
Right.
Neo says, have you thought about trying vegan keto options? No.
No.
I am carnivorous. And I'll eat the animal that was on keto, that was vegan, cows. But no, I'm very much a meat eater.
Yeah, and I don't know, a lot
The
of
Velociraptor.
I've discovered a lot of recipes I'm sad without cheese, so
I
a
love
lot of
cheese.
my keto recipes need cheese. Lots of
Well,
cheese,
that's one of the biggest drawbacks to not necessarily a diet, but having psoriasis. I
right?
like milk products. I like milk and cheese, but milk products are what causes my psoriasis to flare up so bad. Worse than they do now. So
Yeah.
I do like almond milk as an alternative, but I still
But
miss
for
having
some
real
things,
milk.
it's not really a
No, you see, you can't froth almond milk. I tried.
no.
And you can't use almond milk in pudding because it doesn't set. And I tried. It was
Mm-mm.
gross. Can't make those microwave brownies either. They came out all kinds of liquidy and nasty. So, bummer. Okay, I am not playing musical cats here. Jesus, now Shadow
You
comes
are.
back. Yeah. Um, Neil says, I love that idea, Chris. I can see Michael making an ugly face after he eats the palmini. Oh, we're going to be doing lots of keto. I have ideas for doing all kinds of keto test taste videos that if Sam gets off her ass and helps me make, because I can't do all this on my own. There's no way I can
No.
add another series of videos. So you're going to have to
No.
help me set that up. I barely
I
have
think
time to do the
I think it
shit
would
that
be
I've
because the
got.
girls wanted to join in some of those. Sorry, drop my phone. Almost again.
Holy crap. Why don't you get
I
like
think
rubber
it'd be
bands
fun,
and strap it to your mirror?
right? That'd be great. I put it right there on the rearview mirror. That'd be perfect.
Oh, well, yeah, it would be. Live and
Yeah,
learn.
wish I had a spare hair tie. Just stick it right up there.
Convenient. Um, Chris
Uh,
says, would love to watch
what
Michael
Donovan
yak
needs is he
live on
needs to know
YouTube.
the size of my tire.
Ah, tell him drive by and look at it. Anyway, did you hear me about Chris?
No.
Would love to watch Michael yak live on YouTube. No, see, it would take an awful lot for me to yak, especially on camera. I hate throwing up
Yeah.
more than anything. Even when there's times where I probably should, I don't.
Yeah.
It is an extreme aversion, not necessarily a phobia. Just don't like doing it.
Don't like
So
doing it.
you'll never see me yak live on camera
Right.
because I'm the type of person who can eat a burger while watching maggots crawl out of roadkill. Doesn't bug me. Now there's been a few smells that have triggered, especially when raising kids,
Yeah.
but I've never actually yacked from it. So Chris also puts in vegan keto would basically just be nuts and soybeans,
Right.
lettuce,
Salad.
but those things have feelings too. How do you know that a plant doesn't cry when you cut into it?
Annika says she's seen like science videos where they do. They emit a high pitched scream.
I'll have to see those myself. And at that rate, I'd be recording everything I cut into, just because I'm that kind of guy.
Right.
Hello, Mr. Carrot. I'm about to eat a village in a salad. Neo says, how would you both judge your workout routines? Keep them the same or make changes? I'll go first.
Yeah.
I like my workout routines mostly because I don't have a lot of time in the day. So I try to get everything done as soon as I can. I've kind of been slacking recently, but when I'm actually doing good, I'll try to get either in front of the Xbox or at the gym by 6:45. And by that'll give me enough time to work out, get home, take a shower, eat, and then get to work. I don't have a lot of time in the day, so as I kind of have to stagger it out or try to hammer it out. any way I can. I like doing the 6 machines that I do at Planet Fitness every day. Um, at one point, I was looking pretty goddamn good, and I'm not so much now. That's okay. I'll get back to it. Um, I love playing the Xbox because I enjoy playing my tennis game or Avengers Battle for Earth, Virtual Smash. I still need to do reviews on. I don't know if I should do reviews anymore because no one ever plays them. The
No,
Just Dance. I
no.
do have an Oculus, and I still got to try to figure out some games for it. But I'm not really sure it's going to be a viable platform to play games to work out because when I play, I sweat. I work up one hell of a sweat. So if they have um, an Oculus game out there that's supposed to be good for workouts, I am going to soak that fucking device.
Yeah.
And right now, the silicone covering makes me break out. So I don't know how realistic the Oculus is going to be for a workout device. I still want to try it, but I'm on the fence for it.
Skeptical about it.
Yeah. But aside from that, that's pretty much my workout routines is just making sure I burn as much as possible throughout the day. That's either going out for a walk on my track in the backyard, um, playing the Xbox, going to the gym. I want to start riding my bike more. I do want to get on a bowling team. That'd be fun. I would like to go golfing more. Essentially, it's anything that increases my heart rate. So, what about you?
Uh, so I would like to, I don't know, start doing something for a workout routine. Literally, I go to work and make sure I get a bunch of steps, and that's about it right now. I would like to start playing the Xbox a little bit, at least a couple times a week. I would like to start going to the gym that I pay the membership for, but my biggest issue is finding a time that works for me to go. Um, I am struggling a little bit with finding a time that works to go to the gym.
Mhm.
Um, because one of my problems at night is when I get off work and can go to the gym, I only get maybe 45 minutes there at the gym before they shut down for their deep cleaning. Because what time is
Lies. They
that's
shut
not
down
live.
at 1. You get off at
Okay, so I get an
11.
hour. Well,
Want
because
to
I
try
get
that
over to
again?
the no, I get over to the gym at about midnight, and
How?
that
If you get
gives
off at
me.
11, we live 15 minutes from the airport. What the hell are you doing
I
for 45
typically
minutes?
I typically, by the time I get to your house, it's almost 11:30. Then I switch into my gym stuff and get over to the gym. It's almost midnight.
All right, that's all right.
So,
Hmm.
I mean, I did it for those 3 days. You bet me I wasn't going to, and I did all 3 days.
And that was the last time you ever went.
Yep.
Yep. So your workout's not very sustainable, Sam.
Nope, it sure isn't. But my biggest thing is trying to actually find a time that I can get over to the gym. I pay for it. I've been paying for it for a year and a half.
Yeah,
I should be going.
right.
So yeah, that's my biggest thing is I'd like to really find a time that works for me to consistently go to the gym because I like to go to the gym. I just don't like to go at midnight and then be there. And I don't typically get on the machines because all I do is get on the treadmill and then I'm like, shit, they're gonna be
Well,
closing. I'm just gonna go.
don't sleep until 10 o'clock and do first thing in the morning. Drag your cousin
Well,
with you. Go get coffee afterwards.
when I don't get up or when I don't go to bed until 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning,
And why is that?
because I don't get home till almost midnight and I have wind down time and I play on TikTok
Wind down time
and
is TikTok.
or read my book or
Drink some
yeah,
tea.
but
So Chris and Neo just looked up tofu because they were wondering if tofu had more
I'm
carbs in it, and it
losing
looks like
you.
nobody else is 2.3 grams of carbs per half cup of tofu. I'm not doing tofu. Vegan.
Oh,
Okay, Neo says
no.
vegan keto also involves seaweed.
Ew,
No.
I hate seaweed. I hate seaweed.
think we already talked about my experience with the teriyaki seaweed from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Chris says, not true, Neo, true. I forgot about veggies. So you could do a vegan keto diet and not completely die of boredom. But for folks who aren't vegan, going vegan is hard enough without also doing it keto.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta have my meat. I like eating a bird. I'm gonna eat a cat if you don't leave me alone.
So my
This isn't China.
my internet is getting worse and worse. I keep losing you. So I think I need to wrap up today.
Alrighty.
It's
Real
just
quick,
like,
let's answer some chats real
yeah.
fast, okay? I like Neo says I like meat too much to give it up 100% of the time, but I do like meatless options. I gave up eating air fryer pork belly.
Oh.
I don't know about pork bellies. I
Mm.
love pork chops
Bacon?
and
Oh.
bacon, pot roast.
Yeah.
Neil says, in regards to workouts, I have to shorten down to 30 minutes. These means I need to find workouts that are working out multiple muscle groups at the same time, which is why I
Yeah.
do the three of the machines that I do are compound workouts, like
Yeah.
the lat pull downs, does biceps, shoulders, and upper or the lats. The flies is shoulders and chest, and it depends on what I do next. Because if I do the chest press machine, then it's chest and triceps. If I do just the tricep machine, then it's triceps and shoulders.
Yeah.
And I did fill it in my upper chest last time I was on it because I was pushing pretty hard weight, heavy weight. So I like compound machines.
Me too. I like to do I also like to do the half-hour circuit um at
Type is, yeah.
at Planet Fitness. It works all your muscle groups and it's pretty cool. But
Well,
the last couple
that's the
times
whole.
I've been there, it's just been,
Well, that's why I like the routines I have because they are sustainable. These are things I enjoy doing. I like playing the Xbox. I like going
yeah.
and doing those machines. I like I like being physical. I just don't get it very often. So, and let's see. Chris says, "Yeah, I'm all for
Okay.
making small changes like that. Going all in sounds awesome in theory, but that never works for me. I just make gradual changes here and there and have slowly reduced cholesterol." Awesome. I
That's awesome.
My biggest changes is just I don't eat an entire row of Oreos anymore. I'll have two, a serving size. It's,
Mm.
I was really bad before we started this and ate a whole half gallon of chocolate peanut butter ice cream in a day, but I haven't done that since. I don't know what it is with chocolate peanut butter. I will eat that shit forever. And lastly, Chris says something tells me Michael would love pork belly though.
Yes, he would. He would love pork belly.
Mm, I don't know. Every time I hear pork belly, I think of tripe.
No, no, no. It's
Stomach lining.
Yeah, no. It's kind of like bacon, but better.
Hmm. I like bacon.
Yeah.
All right. Sam says, yeah, or Chris says, Sam, yeah, circuit training is a great way to get a full body workout when you're short on time. You could probably make that work, but only if Michael would bet you couldn't.
That's the truth.
Bunk. Um, yeah. So, did we really cover sustainability at all?
A little
Kind of just
bit.
glossed over it.
We did a little bit.
The main point is that if you want to succeed at a diet or any kind of exercise routine, you got to find something that you're going to be able to sustain for the rest of your life. Otherwise, you have a very good chance of putting the weight back on.
And just because another big thing about that is just because somebody else doesn't find it sustainable, you got to do what works for you. That's the real big thing, is doing what works for you. I mean, because Michael's 600 calorie net diet, I can't do. It doesn't work for me. I don't lose weight when I do it. And it doesn't work for me.
See, and I drop it. I drop it pretty fast.
But just because it doesn't work for me doesn't mean it doesn't work for other people. So it's what works best for you is what's important.
Yeah. Yep. Doesn't matter what I can do. Doesn't matter what Sam can do. Doesn't matter what V-Shred can do. If you find that you can down a pill and lose weight, that's fine. But you gotta find shit that works for you.
Yeah.
Not everybody likes going to the gym. Not everybody likes playing the Xbox. I know people that love to run. I don't.
I just came outside and spent 30 minutes shooting a freaking bow at a piece of wood.
Yeah.
He comes out here and does his martial arts in the yard for a workout, and that's what works for him. It's different. Different things work for different people.
But does it work for him though? That's a story for another time.
Honestly, he's up and moving, so yes, it does.
But not if he's not losing any weight.
Well,
if he's consuming,
that has more to do with what he eats as opposed to
exactly. That was going to be my point. Is that it doesn't matter what workout routine you're on. If you're still eating a fuck ton of junk, then you're still going to put fat on. You got to put yourself in a caloric deficit. Otherwise, you're just spinning your wheels.
Yep. So.
Yeah. Move more, eat less.
Yes.
4 simple words.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Since you're crashing, we're going to wrap it up.
My internet, I don't know what the hell's going on. You keep just like pausing and freezing and...
Yeah, it's because of
going digital and...
you being on Verizon and being on Comcast.
Actually, I put it on the Wi-Fi and it didn't get much better for me. So Xfinity.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Between Xfinity, Verizon, and Comcast, we're screwed.
No, Comcast and Xfinity are the same thing. You have Charter up there. Spectrum.
Oh, Charter. Sorry, Charter. Yeah. Spectrum, yes.
Spectrum.
Yeah.
I can't really say much about Xfinity either.
No.
Chris says Ty could be doing his martial arts on PlayStation sitting on the couch. So yeah, I would just give him positive feedback on that one. It's a good step in the right direction.
Exactly. He's up and moving. I mean...
Yeah. Well, that's not what triggers me. It's the whole... you can
eating
do
a package of burritos in a day?
Yeah, when you down 2 large pizzas from Papa John's...
Papa Murphy's.
And say that, oh yeah, I'm working out so I can eat all this, but without tracking your shit, no, you can't.
I know. But
that's not how it works, man.
It's not how it works.
So I guess we can say that he's 50% of the way there, I guess.
Yeah.
He just needs to quit eating the horrible junk, the stuff that I call junk. And if I'm calling it junk, then you know it's junk. Because I eat a bunch of shit.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. We'll see you next week. I will actually be at my computer next week, so won't have to worry about, sitting in the car or...
Yeah, because nobody believes in living in their own house.
I've been at my own house the last 3 weeks.
No, for one day.
Well, 2, sometimes 3.
Stay home. Kept kidding.
Fuck off. I'd lose my job.
You can drive back and forth.
No, I can't. It is not it's not sustainable.
Right? I see what you did there.
Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a good week.
We'll see you next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.